Hello YouTube, this is Dakota from Bowtied Media, and today we have got a brand new reaction to a new Martin Garrix track, and Arijit Singh, I want to say. I'm sure I butchered that pronunciation, but yes, new track from Martin Garrix that was indeed voted on by the Bowtied gang, the channel members, and that's why we're doing this video. So if you want to be a part of channel membership, you can do that today and do weekly voting, be a part of the weekly voting and decide what videos get made on this channel. But yes, let's hop into this Angels for Each Other brand new track, and I believe I heard through the grapevine this is Martin Garrix's singing debut, the first time he's sang on a song of his. So, or I guess in general, I don't know why he would sing on another person's song, but that's regardless. Let's hop into this brand new track, 3 minutes, 35 seconds. I am very intrigued to see what we get here. So here we go. This is Angels for Each Other. I assume this isn't Martin? Arijit's vocals sound great. Okay, long, almost like acoustic intro, like it's just not very EDM yet, but here we go. Okay. Are you looking up? Are you looking up like I do? Here's Martin's. I could be right beside you. And we pray right. I pray safely home. Hey, not that bad, honestly. Like it's. Okay, that's all we're getting. Bit of an abrupt ending, I think, probably. Yeah, I think first thing I'll say is I feel like the song did end a little abruptly there. I felt like it kind of, yeah, I don't know what happened. It kind of died in the last little bit and then kind of just had a quick fade out. That felt like it. I don't know. I didn't feel like I got a ton of resolution from maybe this track. But yeah, brand new track. I thought the singing was actually pretty fantastic, especially from Arijit, I'm going to say. I'm sure I'm butchering that. But yeah, first of all, his singing was fantastic. That was great. I haven't heard anything from him before. I don't know what genre he even does. I don't know if it's EDM. It's probably not. But that was great. Loved his vocal performance. I didn't really know what he was saying because I'm sure it's in some language I don't know. I'm not even trying to guess what it is. But yeah, Martin Garrix, also his vocals, not bad. I think he played it pretty well in the sense of not going for anything too crazy. Because obviously when you're singing for the first time, and Martin Garrix clearly isn't really a singer if he hasn't put his vocals on any song up to this point. And so he could have been working on it behind the scenes for some time, and I'm sure he probably has in some capacity, but yeah, stayed pretty level-headed and not trying to go anything too crazy, and let Arijit kind of take over most of the track here. But I think the kind of added second verse here from Martin didn't sound bad. Kept things, yeah, fairly tame, all things considered. But stuff that it didn't sound like there's a ton of processing going on too heavily that made it sound like super fake or anything. So props to Martin for branching out and trying something new and being even more vulnerable with your vocals, because I've heard some DJs note that like making music, or producers that like produce stuff, but then like when they add their own vocals, there's a whole new level of vulnerability. And so I don't know if Martin's feeling that necessarily, but yeah, overall though, I feel like the track is a pretty kind of meh, kind of tame festival progressive house style song. Feels, I wouldn't say dated, but it doesn't really feel super modern. I would say this kind of feels like this track maybe from like 5 or 6 years ago. That just kind of was like the real selling point of this track is Martin Garrix's first kind of debut vocal performance. There really isn't much else to, I don't know, really latch onto other than that, especially with the kind of weird-ish ending that I felt like didn't really hit its mark, didn't really land. But overall, I don't think the song's a bad song by any means, but it just feels like it's maybe could have added an extra oomph or a little something. I really thought we were going to get a big third movement, especially at the end there, because it kind of dipped and died, and they could have easily just ramped up into one big final movement. But I guess the way that festival progressive house goes, you kind of have your basic song structure, and they were kind of clearly done with the song at that point. So, but yeah, overall, not a bad tune. I think Martin Garrix's modern stuff is kind of fine. I don't think this is his greatest in a little bit. I don't think it's his weakest either. But yeah, kind of just somewhere in the middle. But yeah, that's my thoughts on this brand new track. I'm curious what you guys have to think, or what you guys have to say in the comment section below. But other than that, I'm Dakota from Bowtied Media, and I'll see you guys in another video.